Hello children, I am back again with yet another topic in factors and multiple, prime factorization. In the last session, we had seen factors and multiples, we had seen how to find factors, how to find multiples, what are prime numbers and composite numbers. Now, in this session, we will be going to see what is prime factorization and how to prime factorize a number. First of all, we will be learning what is prime factorization. Prime factorization is writing a number as a product of its prime factors is known as prime factorization. Means any number you are taking, you are expressing that number as product of its prime factors. We are going to use only prime factors, okay? That means only prime numbers we are going to use. And there are two methods in finding the prime factorization. One is by factor tree method and the second one is by division method. So once again I am telling what is prime factorization. Writing a number as a product of its prime factors is called prime factorization, and prime factorization can be found by two methods. One is by factor tree method and division method. Let's first see how will you find by factor tree method. Okay, prime factorization by factor tree method. Suppose I am going to take a number 44. 44 can be expressed as 2 into 22. Here 2 is a prime number, but 22 is a composite number. Now you have to split this 22 again. Leave this 2, we are going to split 22. 22 can be split up as 2 into 11. 2 into 11. This 2 you are going to bring it down here itself. This becomes 2 into 2 into 11. Understood? Now what I mean to say is 44. There are many factors. We have seen the factors of 44. 1 into 44 is 44. 2 into 22 is 44. 4 into 11 is also 44. Isn't it? Out of that I have taken this 2 into 11. Now 2 into 11, 2 is already a prime number. Leave that as it is. 22 we are going to split up. 22 can be written as 2 into 11. 2 into 11. Here 2 is also a prime number. 11 is also a prime number. So the final answer comes is 44 can be written as 2 into 2 into 11. Now you can use that the next way also. If you are using, instead of 2 into 22, we can use for prime factorization of 44, we can use this as 4 into 11 also. Now here 4 is a composite number, but 11 is a prime number. So this 11 will come down as it is. Okay. Now you have to split this composite number 4 into 2. It becomes 2 into 2 into 11. It is same as what we have found earlier. Anyway, any of the factors if you take, you will get the same prime factorization. So 44 again you got 2 into 2 into 11. Now you can see we have expressed 44 as a product of its prime factors. But here we are using only prime numbers. We are not going to write, we can't write 44 is equal to 4 into 11. It is correct. But here 4 is not a prime number. We have to express that 4 also in terms of prime numbers. We have to split again 4. So we have written here 2 into 2 into 11. Again, when we have taken, previously you had taken 2 into 22. Then also you got the same answer 2 into 2 into 11. So this method of finding the prime factors or prime factorization is called as factor tree method. Next example, one more example I will explain. 60. 60, I will write the factors of 60. The first factor is 1 into 60, 2 into 30 is 60, 3 into 20 is 60, 4 into 15 is 60, 5 into 12 is 60, 6 into 10 is 60. Isn't it? These are all the factors of 60. Now out of this I am going to take any one of the factor I can take. Suppose if I am taking 6 into 10. 60, if I am going to express 60 as 6 into 10. Here 6 and 10 both are composite numbers. I have to split again. This 6 can be split up as 2 into 3. 10 can be split up as 2 into 5. So now you have got all the prime numbers. Okay, so 60 can be written as 2 into 3 into 2 into 5. Understood? So first we had splitter 60 into 6 into 10. 6 again can be, because 6 is a composite number, we split that 6 again into 2 into 3. 10 can be split up as 2 into 5. So the final answer you get here we are getting all the prime numbers. So 2 into 3 into 2 into 5. So 60 can be written as 2 into 3 into 2 into 5. We can do 60, we can solve 60 in other way also. Like 60 can be solved as 3 into 20. 3 into 20 is also 60. Any of the other factor if you take, then also you will get the same answer. We will try it. 3 into 20. 3 is a prime number. It will come down as it is. Now 20 can be split up as 2 into 10. Okay, here 3 is coming down as it is, 3 into 2 into 10, but here 10 again is a composite number. We will be splitting that 10 again into 2 into 5, and this 2 will come down as it is, this 3 will come down as it is. So you get the answer 3 into 2 into, it is the same as 3 into 2 into 2 into 5. It is same as 3 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 5. It is same as 3 into 2 into 2 into 5. So this method of finding the prime factorization of a number is called factor tree method. Okay. Now I will tell you how to find. Apart from one method, this factor tree method, we have other method that is called as division method, which is more easier to do. Okay. In the division method, we are dividing it by, in this method we divide a number repeatedly by prime number until we get a prime number as quotient. Okay. So I am taking again 44, which we have done in the factor tree method also, but here we are going to divide this number continuously. Okay. Now 44, which is the first prime number, 2. As 44 is an even number, it is divisible by 2. So if you divide by 2, 44 divided by 2, how much you will get? 22. 22 again is a prime number, is an even number, it is divisible by 2. 22 divided by 2, 11. Now 11 is a prime number, it is divisible by 11 only, you will get 1 as the answer. So 44 can be written as 2 into 2 into 11. This is the same answer you got in the factor tree method also, isn't it? Now we will take another example like 60, which we had done by factor tree method. 60 is an even number, isn't it? Because the numbers which ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, these all numbers are even numbers and the first prime number. If it is an even number, you have to divide it by 2. The first prime number is 2. And if it is not an even number, if it is an odd number, then only you will think about the second prime number, which is the second prime number, 3. So if it is divisible by 2, you can divide by 2. 60 divided by 2, 30. You can divide if you are having very well practiced in division and all, you can do it mentally also. Otherwise, if you are having any confusion, please divide it in the rough column and see the answer. Okay. 30 again is an even number, it is divisible by 2, you will get 15. 15 is a odd number, it is not divisible by 2. Now 15 is not divisible by 2, but it is divisible by 3. 15 divided by 3, 5. 5 is a prime number, 5 divided by 5, 1. So you get 60 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. You got the same answer as we have got it in the factor tree method. Now I am going to explain some more examples, a bigger numbers we will take, so that you may practice these things. After seeing the video, please practice this prime factorization by both the methods, factor tree method as well as by division method. Now the next number I am going to take is 65. Now as I told you, 65 is an odd number. It is an odd number, it is not divisible by 2. So you have to think of only the prime numbers. We have the prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. These are the prime numbers. We have to divide these numbers only by prime numbers. Now it is not divisible by 2. Which is the next prime number? 3. 65 5. Now, if you, as I told you, if you are not so perfect in division or means multiplication table, you can just divide and see 65, is it divisible by 3? You can see 2 times 6, 0, bring down this 5, again 1 time 3, the remainder is 2. Is it divisible? No. That means 65 is not divisible by 3. 65 is not divisible by 4 also. We cannot take 4 anyhow. The next prime number is 5. Yes, 65 is divisible by 5. We divide 65 by 5. You see what answer you get after division, dividing 65 by 5. 1 time 5, the remainder is 1, bring down this 5, 3 times 15, 0, 0. So you get the answer 13. Now 13 you know is the prime number, so 13 is divisible by 13 only. So here the prime factorization of 16 is 5 into 13. Is that clear? So you have to find out the numbers which can divide, but start with the prime number 2. But if it is not divisible, then you can think of the next prime number. If it is like here we had seen it was not divisible by 3 also, then we have seen that yes, it was divisible by 5. Now see the next example, 90. 90 if I am taking, it is an even number. It is divisible by 2. 90 divided by 2, you will get 45. Divide 90 and see. If you have any doubt, you will divide. Divide 90 by 2, 4 times 8, 1 remainder 0, this bring down this 0, 5 times 10, 0, 0. So you got 45 as the answer. Now is this 45 divisible by 2? No, because 45 is an odd number. Now 45, is it divisible by 3? Yes, it is divisible by 3. 45 you can divide by 3 and see. 1 time 3, remainder is 1, bring down this 5, 5 times 15. So 15 you will get. 15 again it is divisible by 3. 3 5s are 15, 5 divided by 5. 1. So 90 can be written as 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. And here if you have any doubt, you can multiply and see also. 2 3s are 6, 6 3s are 18, 18 5s are 90. If you multiply these all numbers, you will get the same given number as the product, because we are expressing 90 as a product of some prime factors, and that too prime numbers. So this was all about your prime factorization. We had seen what is prime factorization. Prime factorization is writing a number as product of its prime factors, isn't it? We are expressing a number as a product of its prime factors, or prime numbers we are using as a product of its prime numbers. And to find the prime factorization, we have two methods. One is the factor tree method that you have seen. Earlier we had seen 3 or 4 examples. The first method is factor tree method, and the second method that we have dealt now is the division method. There are 2 methods of finding the prime factorization. One is by factor tree method and the other is by division method. And in division method, we divide the number. We divide the number continuously. We go on dividing the number till you get a prime number at the last, that it is not further. When you get a prime number, means it is not further divisible by any other number other than itself. You have seen here, you have got the number 5 here. 5 is a prime number. It is not divisible by any other number other than 5. That's why 5 divided by 5, 1. So prime factorization. In division method, we had seen we divide repeatedly by prime numbers until we get prime number as the quotient. Okay, so this method is called as by division method, finding the prime factorization by division method. And here we start with the prime number. The first prime number is 2, but if it is not divisible, like many examples I had shown you, if it is an odd number, it will not be divisible by 2. But go for the next number. If it is not divisible by 2, see the next prime number, which is 3. If it is not, for 3, there is a divisibility rule also, which you will be studying in the next session. For 3, it is easy that to check. If you add these 2 numbers, 4 plus 5, 9. That means 9, if the sum of the digits is a multiple of 3, that means the number is divisible by 3. This is the rule we can apply in the division method also. So here 4 plus 5, 9. 9 is a multiple of 3. That means this 45 is divisible by 3. The same way 15, we know, if you don't remember the multiplication table, then also you can use this divisibility rule for this division methods. 15, coming to the next answer, 15 is divisible by 3 as well as by 5 also, but we go for the first prime number, that is 3. After 2 we have the next prime number, because 15 is not divisible by 2, it is divisible by 3. So we divide it by 3, you get the answer 5. 5 is a prime number, further division is not possible, so 5 is divisible by 5 only, and you get 1 as the quotient. So here 90 can be expressed as 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. We will see one more big number for this division method, that is 84. From your textbook only I am taking this number so that you can practice these questions nicely. 84, we are going to find the prime factorization of 84. 84, we can see it is an even number, it is divisible by 2. 84 divided by 2 will be 42. 42 again is an even number, it is divisible by 2. So you will get 21. 21, is it divisible by 2 now? No. Now 2 plus 1, check out whether it is divisible by 3. Yes, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 is a multiple of 3. So it can be divisible by 3. 21 divided by 3 is 7. Now the number you got, 7, is a prime number. 7 is divisible by 7 only. You got the answer 1. So 84 can be expressed as 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. So here we have seen the finding of prime factorization by division method. So that is all about this today. So keep on practicing. In this video we had seen how to find prime factorization, and there are two methods of finding prime factorization. As I said you, one is the factor tree method and the other one is division method. But unless and until you practice this, it won't be easy for you, it will be difficult. Because if you do this division method and this factor tree method, it will help you to find the LCM and HCF, which is the next part. Okay, thank you children.